What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, I got a story for you. This story broke yesterday out of Everett, Washington. Shout out Everett. And in this story, it's about a U.S. postal worker that was shot in the face by an Amazon delivery driver at a mailroom. It seems like it's an apartment complex out there in Everett, Washington. Now, nobody knows what this is about, but it's strange that you got two professional service providers getting into a fight where one of them almost loses his life or her life. Take a look at this story, man. The world, especially America, is unraveling at the seams.
Developing here at 5, a postal worker is in the hospital after being shot inside an apartment building in Everett. Investigators say the shooter is a package delivery driver. Good evening, I'm Molly Shen.
And I'm Preston Phillips. This happened just before 1 this afternoon at the West Mall Place Apartments. This is just north of the Everett Mall and right next door to the Everett Police Department's South Precinct. KOMO's Jeremy Harris live tonight at the scene with the very latest for us. Jeremy?
Preston and Molly, two rapid developments in this case here within the last half hour. The first is we've just confirmed the victim has now been transferred to Harborview Medical Center. They tell us he is in critical condition. And within the last 30 minutes, police towed away both the postal van as well as that Amazon delivery truck that are at the center of this investigation as police are trying to figure out what could have happened between a delivery driver and a postal worker that escalated into gunfire. A U.S. Postal Service truck and an Amazon delivery van, both surrounded in crime scene tape as investigators sort out what led up to a shooting inside the mailroom of this Everett apartment complex.
The Amazon worker might be the shooter. It's just like, man, that doing your job.
Jelani Jones lives down the street and says he knows the mail carrier who was shot.
It's just heartbreaking, like, dang, like, it can't believe that. Like, he's always good with people in our neighborhood.
And a small altercation took place where the carrier was unfortunately shot in the face.
Postal inspectors say the mail carrier was working his route when he was shot.
This is devastating to, the postal community.
Everett police quickly arrested the suspected shooter, who they say was another delivery driver.
Amazon walked in and I guess there was a scuffle and he pulled out a gun and shot him in the face. Walked into the office, said, "I shot your postal worker. I'll be standing by my truck."
While investigators sort out exactly what may have led a delivery driver to shoot a postal worker while both were on the job, neighbors say they're hoping for answers soon.
These guys, they go through a lot to do their job, and it's really shocking.
Now, what you're looking at right now is the mailroom of this apartment complex where this shooting happened. And just within the last half hour or so, detectives seem to have wrapped this up and now left the scene. I am told that the suspect is going to be booked into the Snohomish County Jail. Now, because this involves a postal worker, they actually have their own law enforcement agency called the U.S. Postal Inspection Service. They're going to be leading this. We also saw the FBI here on scene this afternoon, and the Everett Police, of course, were the first ones in to respond and get this scene calmed down and get the medics in here to help the victim. So just a lot of moving pieces here and a lot of people in shock about how this could have escalated into this, but certainly more answers to come from police and hopefully from a jail booking report. Reporting live in Everett, Jeremy Harris, KOMO News.
All right, guys, that's a little bit of that craziness. Now, first things first. First question of the day is, why the hell is an Amazon delivery driver shooting a postal worker at a place where they both have to do their job? And two, why does he have a gun on him? Now, part of that, we've seen a recent uptick in robberies against Amazon drivers. These people watch the news like everybody else. He probably like, I ain't letting that happen to me. So he probably had a gun on him because of that. But I mean, damn, seriously. If you have a job where you got to carry a gun on you and you're not a cop or any type of enforcement of law, then maybe that job ain't for you. Or maybe you too scared to do said job because you fear something's going to happen. A lot of times, I'm going to tell you something. There's a guy in my apartment complex. I don't know what he is or what he does, but this guy walks around. Of course, you get those people with that open carry license, and they walk around and they have the gun on. He walks his dog in the apartment complex that's safe, but he got his gun out all the time. Got his hat down like a soldier. He walks around with this German shepherd that says service dog on it. And he just walks up and down. He makes sure that gun's shown. And I'm like, what is that for? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you had that situation like that is like you asking for trouble, seemed to me. You know what I'm saying? But either way, stuff like this shouldn't happen. It shouldn't. Y'all both are professionals. In my honest opinion, and this is just, from things I've seen between Amazon and postal workers and stuff, if you see it, they said it was a mailroom. That mailroom is set up like the one I have over where I'm at in Texas. A lot of times you park your car, like if you look back at the picture, the way the cars was parked, a lot of times these Amazon delivery drivers are making deliveries, and a lot of times them deliveries are big. So they might have to get the thing and just push it up there, and they might have to move the car closer or something like that, because a lot of times they're working by themselves and it's heavy type of stuff. And I don't know, maybe it was a dispute over parking or how long you gonna be, and the other person got impatient. But either way, it came out that this person pointed a gun in another person's face, both professionals in what they do, and decided to pull the trigger. The heated argument got that bad. How did it come to that? It got that bad. You pointed a gun and lifted it up and pointed it at somebody's face instead of just pointing it, period. You stuck it out and pointed at somebody's face and then pulled the trigger. Then goes to the office. Yeah, I shot your mail guy. I'll be standing by my truck. While you got somebody out there writhing in pain after being shot in the damn face over nothing. And the reason why I say it's nothing is because ain't nothing worth shooting somebody in the face while you're on your job and you ain't supposed to have a gun in the first place. And now your freedom is at risk. And that company, Amazon, multi-billion-dollar company, gonna have to kick out money, and they gonna drop you like a hot stone. Only thing you gonna have connected with them is you was wearing their uniform, driving their truck, and going to one of their routes while you decided to make an irrational decision and shoot a government employee in the face. You better be lucky if you don't get both state charges and fed charges for attempted murder. You see how quick it can change? One decision. You were thinking about yourself and it turns into something else. Jesus Christ. Another thing is they didn't show the picture of the suspect. I guess it happened too early or the person don't have a criminal record. But either way, man, damn. Seriously. You're at your job. Evidently, the money is enough to motivate you to get up every day and go do that job, but it's not enough to make you not want to shoot somebody else in the face, namely a government employee. Regardless of what it was about. I honestly believe it was about disrespect, and I think it was about, I'm just giving my idea. I think it's about basically one person's on trying to, they both do stuff in a timely manner, and somebody was taking a little bit more time. That's just my assessment of it. What do I know? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, just looking at it, I'm like, I don't see why it was reason for them to fight and get into it, except it was something related to the job. Somebody taking too long. The other one got a delivery. Either way, man, it's just messed up. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.